So I had a beautiful session with someone yesterday, and something really powerful came through that I want to share with you. This person was going through a lot of pain and a lot of frustration with the fact that he's not taking the steps that he wants in life. And he's not taking the action that he wants to see. He's not showing up in the way that he wants to show up. Right? He has a lot of goals and dreams and visions and things that he wants to do in the world, not taking action, feeling a ton of frustration. And he started crying a lot in the session and saying, like, yeah, I feel like it's that a part of me that feels like he's never good enough, right? And we talked a lot about it and processed it and felt it and did a lot of questions and things around it. And I eventually shared with him, what if that part never goes away? What if the part of you that never feels good enough never goes away? And we tend to, inner child healing is very powerful and very beautiful. And I feel like it's a very necessary part of the journey. But don't just look back and think like, yeah, it's my wounded inner child that feels like he's never going to be good enough. And I told him, you're always going to want to keep growing and evolving, right? So what if also that frustration, all that you're feeling, you could see it as like your soul in the future, your future self saying like, hey, come on, like I know your potential. I know what you're capable of. And I know what you still have in you. So like, wake up, step up, right? So it's both, right? What if we can kind of tune into both? Don't ignore the wounded child, of course, but don't spend your whole life doing inner child healing and never taking action. We need a bit of both, right? It's also that like you could see it as like the father coming to, right? The father and the mother coming to. For him, we talked a lot about the father. That's why I gave that example. But that part of you that's saying, I know your potential. So trying to pull you in that direction, and the frustration and everything else can be used as fuel. So don't ignore the other. The part of us that never feels like it's good enough. What if on some level, maybe a small level, tiny level, but it's always going to be there, right? A musician puts out a new album, and eventually they're going to feel like, I can do better. I can do so much better, right? An athlete has a game, and they're going to feel like they can do better. Someone doing any type of work that we're putting out there, anything that we're doing, if you look back, then you feel like, yeah, I can do better. I want to do better. I want to put something out there that's better. I want to keep growing and evolving and share my best with the world. It's coherent to want to continue to grow and evolve and do better. So don't just feel like it's coming from the wounded child that feels like they're never good enough. Also see it as the natural part of evolution, the natural part of growing and continuing to improve. Because it can be easy to get stuck in inner child healing for a long time. So don't forget the other perspectives. Don't forget the other parts of you. Don't forget that future self that knows your potential, sees your potential. And just like you do for other people when you see their potential and you want to support them. And sometimes a bit of a push is good and necessary. So that could be what life is trying to do with you. You're doing great.